First play of the game. Notice how all these Celtics have their head turned to the ball, which shows you the emphasis on stopping these two. So the Warriors have to use this to their advantage. Klay does the right thing to want to backdoor Smart, but Wiggins can't throw it because Al is in the way. So if Looney sets the screen a bit higher, it'll pull Horford out of this passing lane, and now this pass is there. Here Williams doesn't even bother to engage Otto Porter, he's more worried about switching onto Klay. So since now Iggy is a bit higher on this screen, Otto can slip to the rim, and what Klay can do is lightly grab White so he can't recover to Otto's slip. Here same thing, Smart's attention is completely on Klay. Both him and Williams can't see the ball, and there's the window for that pass. It's all about exploiting angles when the Celtics switch. Right there's a big gap for Dre to turn back and drive and get downhill. And it'll be a 3-on-2 with Porter getting an open 3 once Tice helps and Grant sinks on Iggy's dive. The Celtics did a really good job of being really physical on the post splits while switching. So it's obvious it can't be guard to guard, because even if you get to the second side action, there's two 7-footers protecting the rim. So you need to find a way to pull those bigs out of the paint, and you do that by post splitting guard to big, because they're reluctant to switch Robert Williams onto Klay, Steph, or pull. You have to exploit how much this big is dropping to contain Steph. So instead of waiting for the pass back, then handing it off to Klay, as Steph is snaking the screen, Looney should already be going to go screen for Klay. So now Al can't contain Steph's drive as much as he wants to, if he also has to worry about Klay's 3 at the same time. Same concept here, both go to Steph's drive, and Williams has no intention of recovering to Iggy. So as this ball is in the air, Klay needs to already start sprinting to get this handoff and open 3, so Pritchard can't top block it. Again, if they are going to provide this much help on Klay's drive, Porter needs to immediately screen for Steph to make Al decide if he wants to keep helping on the drive or give up open 3. The Celtics did a really good job of forcing Curry onto Tatum by setting an empty side ball screen. Wiggins can't really hedge like they did with Luka last series, because if he hedges, Tatum can slip out and Wiggins is at a terrible angle trying to recover. This mismatch puts a lot of pressure on your defense, so the Warriors need to either switch Steph off Tatum with Porter on the weak side as he rolls, or use more of their 3-2 matchup zone. The Celtics had success against it by screening the top guy Wiggins and getting into the paint, so a quick fix is to simply ice the screen and force towards Steph. This keeps Wiggins on the ball, which also allows Steph to provide gap help, then recovering to Smart in the corner. Then Wiggins can funnel him to Looney to protect the paint. Because if Wiggins gets screened, it takes him out of the play, and now becomes 5-on-4, putting a lot of pressure on Draymond to guard the roll and the corner. By icing the screen, you keep Wiggins on the ball, forcing the offense one direction, and both Poole and Draymond can provide help. And the Warriors shouldn't be afraid to switch Steph onto Robert Williams. Looney is more than capable of guarding Tatum one-on-one, and the Celtics aren't looking to post up Williams. Steph really needs to get comfortable guarding Robert Williams and taking away his lob, because when Brown or Tatum get going, Draymond needs to provide rim protection. Here he can't because he's worried about the lob. So the fundamental they teach is to take out the big's legs by sitting on his top foot, which gives you the angle to recover to the corner while protecting against the lob.